Hide and Holdout H2o is a first-person survival game that holds itself unique in a bargain bin full of first-person survival games, with its primary focus being water, as the name would imply. Of course, you're going to find all the usual survival elements: exploration, scavenging, cooking, crafting, base building, base raiding, and of course, multiplayer. Duh. But in this Any for Breakfast, we're going to do things a little bit different than most. I'm going to be going over the basics of gameplay, then cutting to a montage from my stream the other night when I was playing with Lauren Shizzle. And at any point, you could go and click on that. It's in the description below. You can just jump right to that video and check that out if you'd like. Now, it is pretty much a necessary evil, as I did have a lot of fun playing the game, but releasing just a standalone multiplayer shenanigans montage would make just about any game look good. I mean, we all know how broken Space Agenda's multiplayer is, but the magic of editing would lead some to believe otherwise.
Please, no, don't kill me!
All right, so what we'll do is we'll jump right into a heavily populated server, and we're going to ignore rubber banding. We already know rubber banding is an issue. By going to a high ping server, I'm going to obviously make it worse. So we'll ignore that. We know it's there. We know it's something they're going to look at. It's probably mostly due to people going to high latency servers, so it's kind of their own fault. But we want to do this because we, as an Indie for Breakfast collective, would like to see a full server in action and see what that means for in terms of like getting started and getting things going. Right off the bat, I already hear a motor. Oh, there's an airplane over there. Okay, this might actually start out really, really good. He lands it. I will go right up over there and yoink that thing out from under him. He's stopping for fuel. We might actually be able to steal a plane. Dear God, please. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to land, and we'll just start over and focus on the basics of hide and holdouts. That was not expected. Alright, let's just go ahead and go for a little bit of a swim here. Jesus, what the hell even? Okay, so back here, let's go and pull out our pickaxe, which again does everything. It does absolutely everything. It takes care of wood, and it harvests scrap metal. Every one of these little nodes you find, and they respawn. This is what you use to get it. You just hack away at it. Get yourself a good handful of resources. There's a barge coming out of there. Man, high pop server. You got all kinds of crazy stuff going on. 2 explosions. A barge. All kinds of crap. Now, you can't build on land. So, none of the land fixtures and structures belong to players. Unless it is, I believe, a turret you can put on land. And possibly even a... Let's go and actually stop messing around. Put this in here. Do this right. I mean, possibly even a watchtower, I believe. Now, here's the thing. When in the other video that is linked below, and I'll link it again at the end of this video, where you see Shizzle and Laura and I just kind of, all of us kind of in there just sticking around, that is pretty much us being pirates. Oh, that guy's got a giant cannon on the back of his thing. Okay, we're good. There's 2 guys on that. 1 man in the cannon and 1 manning the one driving. So we're not gonna mess with those guys. We're just gonna keep it moving over here. I have nothing of value for them, especially given how far along they are. There's nothing of value here. This tiny little raft, a couple pieces of iron, copper, steel, etc. Go ahead and hack away at this. Now, it's funny. The frame rate is directly connected to 2 things. 1, where you're at on the map, right? Well, I'm guessing I'm probably what? Let me just check and see here. Yeah. So down here, it's going to be a little bit better, right? More islands spread out and everything. But the biggest factor I've found playing on different servers is actually the number of people that are on with structures. it definitely has a structural issue, a structure rendering issue. I don't know if it's because it's rendering everything I can't see or what, but it's funny because right now I'm getting 30 frames per second. Obviously a little bit of a dip because I'm recording, but very, very slight. I would say maybe 2 to 3 frames there. But it's not a very complicated looking game. It's not a very, you know, I mean, it's water, obviously, that plays a big part in it, but still, it's just not a very intensive looking game graphically. Now, if I go on an empty server, I'll enjoy, you know, 45 to 60 frames per second. It still needs some optimization, but it's much, much better than playing on a high pop server. I'm just gonna run this around here. Now, if I was playing with a team of people, it'd be pretty easy for me to go ahead and cruise around, gather resources, spread out, meet somewhere, start building, etc., etc. But we're playing solo today because some people like to play solo, myself included. I'm looking for nodes. There's another base over there. Now, you can't raid anyone's base directly unless you have explosives. You can't just walk up to them and open the door. The door doesn't work. Like 99% of the time. Every server I've tried, because I've gotten on because I wanted to see if I can capture some footage of me just raiding stuff, and it wasn't happening. Every door was just like, nope, can't open. So what I've read is you have to use explosives if you want to go raiding. Or a giant turret on the back of a ship. That's probably something else you could use. I'm guessing. Scrap metal nets wood, which is great. As much stuff as we possibly can get here as quickly as possible. Woo! I like that our little motorboat has the starter of a Honda Civic. There's a guy over there. Very, very small. You might even be able to see him like a pixel right next to my pointer there. He's cruising. Not really worried about anybody else at this point. Survival of the fittest. And those that can stay out of sight for as long as possible. Come on. Great. Are those 3 nodes over there? No, they're not. Let's just check, see if there's anything else on this little chunk of land. There is! Wood! Scrap wood. That's about it, looks like. And, oh, look at this. Ta-da! Some food for later. Okay. I think I might be pretty much set. Let's go ahead and come around here to my raft. And let's take a look at what it is that I can build so far. Tab, pop is open. Should be able to build at least a handful of structures. The building structures is going to be kind of silly at this point. I mean, I'll build something just to show you guys what it looks like. Build a platform. You see it's building all the materials, and then it builds the actual item itself. You put it right here on your bar. It's going to take all this stuff off. I don't need to see all that at all times. Then you basically select it, and then you can place it. Just like that. And I can build another one and place it right next to it, and they'll just link up. And that's pretty much it. And then you can basically build doors and walkways and all kinds of stuff. But the first thing you should probably do when you first get this is not build something that has value, which would be a house or a raft or whatever, a boat, is probably to build something that's like self-defense related. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and build a harpoon because harpoons are very, very cheap to make and very, very effective when it comes to self-defense. Or, you know, offense. Let's see. I already built the nuts and bolts that I need, and then that's it. Actually, because I built an extra one. Nice. Let's see. Can I build guns or anything yet? No. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to build that stuff just yet. Yep, all kinds of things for wind turbine, all that stuff. I've never actually built any of these things, but I've seen them around. Production, yeah, we can't really build any of that. If we look at it, actually, we'll try to explain how this works. You see it says wood plank times 12. That means the check mark just means I have those resources. The X means I don't have those resources. Something exploded. And if it was a yellow dot, that means I have the resources to build the resources that I need for this item. Does that make sense? All right. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay, it's running on my bar. Good. I think he saw who I was and then just left. Oh, it's that guy right there inside the... I'll find out. Now, what's great about the harpoon is you can use it while you're on your raft. Just like that. Let's go follow the explosions here. This is a really dumb idea. Let's go see where these explosions are coming from. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll be able to steal something. Stab someone in the face with a harpoon. Steal something, salvage it, and then build something else. Guy's got a damn jet ski. Watch the other video with Shizzle and Laura and I. We had our own jet skis once. Oh, this guy's trying to take out the... He's trying to take out this guy's base. Whoa. Okay, I'm not going to win a fight against those guys. But, for the sake of science and entertainment, let's go ahead and see if we can creep up underneath them. maybe, perhaps, do some work. There's one of the guys right there. Definitely don't see me. Okay, we're on. Just be chill. Be chill. Be chill. Oh, there's all kinds of fighting going on! Just get to stabbing! Oh, watch out for the giant fucking cannon! Oh. He hit me with a shell! Oh, man. Yo ho ho, life's pirate life for me, yep. Jeez. Killed by not a racist. Shell, and the screen goes black, just like Daisy. Screen goes black, you can't see anything, you can't report back to your buddies, you can't sit there and talk shit. You're done. I don't have a clan HQ, and I don't have a camp. So let's just spawn anywhere, and that's it. And then, oh. What? Freaking anywhere, jeez. And that's pretty much the gist of the game in terms of playing as like a pirate. All right, so let's make another harpoon. Let's make another harpoon. See how far we get. Jeez, it's funny. Like, I usually try to work with people, usually, but when a game doesn't have voice comms, it makes. Hey, there's a shark down there. All right, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, God. Early access. Woo woo. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I only have one raft. All right. I don't have enough to make anything yet. I don't think. Not even a harpoon. Nope. Okay. We need some wood. Looks like there might be a floating. Some scrap or maybe some wood right here. Some logs. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's like junk, but it's fine. You can find all kinds of crazy stuff in here. They don't always have, like, here's a whole pile of, you know, of wood, right? Sometimes it's just straight junk, and now look at all this weird shit I'm getting. Oh, turn around, go back. I think that's it. Yeah, I can't stay still. Yeah, it's done. That's it. Oh, no, it's still there. Damn, fuck. We'll do it this way. Oh, there's some all kinds of good thing on my back. I mean, nothing I can actually use today, but hey, it's something. Here, there's a log over there. What is that on the right? Is that the oil derrick over there? Now, the oil derrick, as you saw at the beginning of this, when the plane exploded, that's where you go to get fuel. Now, they don't all dispense. It's not like you can just go there and fill her up, right? There's a lot of timing involved. There's 4 derricks in the field. There's timing involved. There's limited quantities available. So you're not going to just have an endless supply of oil if you take over that oil field. It's supposed to be a hot zone for PvP and activity. Just use a pickaxe. Ta-da! Maybe we'll go grab this one over here. I should have enough for a harpoon now. Then the next thing we'll do is I'll show you how to... I've already shown you basically crafting. I haven't shown you cooking yet, but that requires finding a place to cook. Not much in terms of detailed crafting, because there's no furnace around that I've seen. But just, I mean, you could pretty much get the gist. And there's probably going to be a clip or two in there somewhere on in the VOD from the other night, or the edit that I'm going to be linking below. There's just another log over there, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to grab this one. And then we're going to go shark hunting. Shark hunting, which is great for picking up leather so you can make armor. Which is something that seems very much left to chance, especially if you only make a handful of things, right? Mostly scuba gear, and you have these 4 slots here. Seriously doubt that scuba gear is the only thing you could wear, plus the red helmet that Lore found when we were playing the other night. That's about the only things that I actually have seen as clothes or wearable items. But I'm pretty sure they're probably going to add more. Now, when you see wrecks like this, whether it's above ground or it's underwater, you want to explore them because sometimes there's a loot crate inside of it. Inside that loot crate is usually loot. What do we have here today? Sturdy rope and some sulfur powder. All right. And we have some more scrap metal over here. All right, now let's go ahead and make our harpoon. I could probably, in not too much time, make a weapon as well, but not too much time means, 30 more minutes of scavenging and such. When you can get the full effect in the Boats and Bros or whatever the hell the edited video is going to be called. No, come on, man. Wait. No, come on. Let me get... Jesus. Whatever. You know what? We're just going to show off. All we have left really is just goddamn hunting and gathering. Hunting down sharks. So let's do that and see what we can come up with. Sharks typically end up coming to you. At least they do every time you don't necessarily need them around, like when you're scavenging or looking for stuff. Oh, there's something else you guys got to see. The deeper you go, the darker it gets. Inside the list of things that you can craft is an underwater lamp. Obviously very useful if you're going deep underwater, because the deeper you go, the darker it gets. Just like real life. They've done a superb job with water in this game, which is great considering the focus of the game is water. But they definitely have they've done well. Still in the air, whatever. I'll just swim. Looking for a relatively shallow land. Maybe we could find a shipwreck to explore, because there's lots of those. You see them on the map usually too. Probably do that. Yeah, it looks like maybe right over here to my right. Which way am I going? Oh, is that this rock here that's showing me on the map? Sure is. It looks like that just goes down into the deep nothing. God, now it's getting dark. You're not going to see a shark if I were to attack one. Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh, wow. Here we go. Oh, wrong button. Is that it? That was... Wait, what? Pretty sure that was it. Oh, no. He's diving. He's trying to bring me down. Clever girl. Oh, no, he's dead. All right, let's just keep on poking away at it. He's done. Let me see if I can get some resources from this guy before. There you go. I got some meat. And probably get a little more. Then I got to make it to the surface. Some leather. More meat. More meat. Yes. Good. Let's get up. That light sucks. Just gonna turn that off though. Let's follow the sound. Oh, he found my... Wait, what? Right over here somewhere. Oh, there's two of them. No! Oh, now I can't see anything! And they're gone. So at this point, you pretty much... I mean, you would jump on your raft and just kind of like, you know, drive around with your flashlight out, taking a look around. But that's not really an option for us. There's a guy over there. You can see the light. Very dim, but there's definitely a light over there. I think if I could stab one dude in the face for you guys, I will. Because you've pretty much already seen everything else. The basics, rather. Once you get to building, there's so much stuff. You've already seen some of the structures. Wait, is there a light over there? God damn, I can't even tell. Damn it. Ah, damn. Well, I think that's it. Let's go and bust out the flashlight. Find a nice place to hang out for the rest of the night. And then we'll just call it. Oh, hey, some loot. Hey, stagnant water bottle. Oh, man. Woo, buddy. Let's see if I can craft anything else before we leave. Can make another pick. Not really. Utility. Brazier, no. Oh, a fishing rod. Hey. Not maybe one of those. We'll fish the night away. That'd be how we do it. I didn't even find... I mean, I have all this damn pork chop, or shark chop. And nowhere to cook it. Iron scrap. There's some iron right there, actually. Oh, did I make that? Yeah, I made a fishing rod. Let's go over here and pick this real quick. Yeah, it's funny. I'm on a high pop, high latency server. And besides like the weirdness when I was encountering somebody there, the rest of the functions are actually perfectly fine. Well, I guess my raft did kind of float away. But outside of that, it actually wasn't terrible. In other words, it seems like something they might be able to actually resolve fairly quickly. And I have faith that they're going to at least try. The biggest problem is that nobody's buying into the game. Like, everybody's basically over Survivor games. Everyone's like done with it. Everyone's done. They're finished. They've seen enough in their lifetime. They've got burnt by other games. It's going to be really difficult for somebody to come out and basically wow them or woo them with another title, survival based, no matter what their spin on it is. And I think these guys have a good spin and a good start. It's just one of those things that it's just going to be difficult for people to buy into it. It's just the way it is. We've all been poisoned by all these other companies that have come out and created effectively like shit titles and have burned us. And that's pretty much it. Let's go and actually smelt some iron so you guys can see all that too. Oh, that's not the right thing. It's not furnace. Hey, at least we'll be able to see me make some shark chops. What's up? So that's it, guys. That is Hide and Holdout. Currently available on Steam for $17.99. The devs are very responsive. The game is actually not that bad. The only thing it really has really work against it is the fact that we are just completely inundated with survival games, specifically first-person survival games. There's just so many of them, and they all have a different twist or spin on the genre. They all have their own thing. And again, in this instance, it's water. But they do a great job. Base building, all that stuff, it works. We've already seen some of the action that can happen, the shenanigans that just kind of just happen come out of the woodwork. And that's what happens when you throw a bunch of people into a single server setting. And that's... Did you hear something? Anyways, and that's pretty... I'm going to get attacked while we're finishing up the things up here. And that's pretty much it. So again, devs very responsive. You guys check it out. They are actually very responsive in the Steam forums. They actually have a subreddit that has a little bit of activity starting to build up. It's a nice little community so far. We'll see what happens as the game progresses. I'll probably check back in here in the next couple weeks once we get our own personal server going, which can be accessed if you subscribe right now on Patreon. Oh man, what a great transition! Actually, it was not even planned, but it's true. If you're in Discord, the Discord T is $5 and above, then you basically have access to the multitude of game servers that we have available to everybody who is a subscriber or a patron, if you will. And we're actually working right now to see if we could probably get a hide and holdout server going. Again, doesn't really mean that I love the game or whatever, but I definitely want to spend more time in it because it's something that's different. It's a different kind of survival game, right? And we also have Ark, and we had Space Engineers, but rather on a hold right now where they fix the shit. And of course, a bunch of others, right? So while we're here, why don't we go ahead and hang out by the fire here? Let's go ahead and actually wrap up the thank yous because I owe some people some serious thanks. There's 200 of you guys now, 200 people that are supporting me on Patreon. We do have BF report coming. Right now I'm working on trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with graphics. That may not happen by the next one, but I'm hoping it will because the old graphics have ZAM all over them. And I'm also, of course this doesn't work. Of course, maybe I just don't know how to make this work. Anyways, I also jumped into Trials. Check that out. I have a special episode of Tets coming soon, hopefully. I just want to basically cover my bases on it first because yeah, Trials is looking kind of funky right now, so we'll see what happens on that. But yeah, the thanks by name, if I can, please. Swirly Narz, Inferno, Zachysaurus, PeterJMWilliams, Nobodywar, Bad Life, Shrimpaycheck, Elusive Elephant, Varlun, Mr. Smith, Mythicgriffon, Kittens, Leighton, Trom, Kenzorb, Alex S, Joey.A, Skyform, and Liam Walsh. Thank you to them. And of course, if you look down below in the description, there's a bunch of other people as well. And everybody else that has contributed, even if it's $1, it makes a huge difference. And we're actually very close to the next tier, the tier that's going to support the VR stuff. So we'll see what happens then. But that's it, guys. Mike B, aka Fony. This is Hide and Hold Out H2o. See ya!